Good morning, garden lovers. It's been a minute. This is how it's going on Mo's garden. So I planted yams when I think the second rain of the year came. But I have started seeing one of the challenges I had last year with my yam, and that is there is an animal coming to pick out my yams from where I planted them. Look at this heap, for instance. You see the hole. You see the hole they made? Yeah. And so that has gone right into that heap to pick out the yam I planted in there. Now it's only this heap. Most of the heaps you see here have the same problems. And it's only just those few ones with stakers that have managed to escape it. So 2 days ago, I said a bit. I don't have the usual trap that farmers use, but I just got some pieces of yam, poisoned it with one of these yam poisons in the market, and I placed them here. Now checking it out, I saw that they have eaten them. At least I can't find them anymore. I hope that works a bit. So I have to replant much more than half of these ridges that I have planted. Meanwhile, what I planted here were cuttings I got from my last harvest. Now I don't have them anymore, but I'm going to get some more yam cuttings to replant on these heaps. So far, this is what I have also. I have planted some cassava. Can you see my cassava stems? Yeah, this is cassava stems, and that's how you plant cassava. You just get a stem. This is cassava stem, about a few inches though. Just make sure it has good number of roots, and then when you're planting your cassava, it goes in slanted into the soil, and you make sure that your roots are facing upwards. That's how I planted my cassava. So I have a good number of cassava stems, cassava planted here. I have also planted melon. This is melon. It's coming out real good. I planted this one about a month ago. Yeah. So I planted melon here. Melon is a spreader. So the strategy is to actually have it spread over the ridges so that I have less weeding to do. Um Here, as you would see, what we've also done here is to spread out manure here. So first of all, we spread out manure here, and then over the manure we put up a layer of dry grass, dry weed. Mind you, when we weed on this farm, we don't trash. We keep the weeded grass because it's always very useful. It's a good source of manure and mulch. So what we did here was to spread out manure, chicken droppings, cured chicken poultry, and then we spread dry grass over it. And why do we do that? Chicken dropping is very rich in nitrogen. So if you just top dress your soil with droppings and you leave it like that, very likely you lose some of the nitrogen by it's just, it goes off into the atmosphere because it's very, very, very volatile. So but when we do this, we protect it from direct sunlight, and then our dry grass also decomposes on this place over time and enriches our soil with carbon. So we have a better balance of carbon, nitrogen in the soil, which is good for your soil. This spread we did it earlier in the month on this side. Well, some of the grasses have already decomposed. So yeah, all of this we're doing it in preparation for our maize. Maize needs a lot of nitrogen. So now that we have done this one, we'll leave it for like 2 weeks before we plant our maize here. So that's what's going on so far here. We have vegetables. Vegetables have been coming up and off. We've been having them in circles so that there is continuous supply for the house, for families, and for friends. Some are overgrown already. Yeah. And our dwarf pawpaw is still doing well. We can see new sets of flower coming up. This one's too, yeah, still giving us fruit steady. If you're considering what you want on your farm, the kind of fruit you like to plant, please consider your dwarf pawpaw. It's a very good one. All right, this is it. Updates from both garden.